Hi YouTube, and welcome back to another Clifton Cameras video. Today we have a special treat for you guys. We have Chris Burfoot with us, the, what would we call it?
Sales and lighting consultant.
Sales and lighting consultant for Broncolor in the UK. He is a professional photographer as well.
Yeah.
And I think what we're going to do today is, some high-speed flash.
We're going to have some fun today with some high-speed flash. We're going to be smashing some glasses at the end of it, hopefully. Right. But first of all, I just want to explain a little bit about the camera settings when you're using flash, what makes Bron different to other makes on the market, and then we'll see how great they are at freezing motion, water splashing, and hopefully glass smashing as well. So we'll cover all that in this short video.
Great. Good to have you.
Go again.
So tell us what settings we'll need for this particular shot.
Okay, because we're going to shoot a fast-moving subject, we need to use the fastest flash duration that we can get.
Okay.
So we need to set both the lights onto the speed mode. That will always give us the very fastest flash duration. And with these particular lights, that's up to 19 thousandths of a second.
Holy cow.
And that's at T0.5, remember we discussed that?
Yeah.
But with the cutoff system, with the Bron, the T0.5 and the 0.1 is very similar.
Yeah.
There's hardly any difference because of the cutoff
Right.
range. So, to put it onto speed mode, I simply press my controller, I select speed on here,
Okay.
press again, so it's flashing, and then I turn it on and just confirm.
Okay.
And now we're on speed. It's as simple as that.
So now we're on speed.
All the features on here, that's how you do it. So you select it till it flashes, you turn the knob to on or off or whatever, and then you press it to confirm, and then it's on. And once it's lit, you know it's on that function.
This might seem like a silly question, but how do we now determine how fast the flash is?
You can look at the chart, because it gives there's a chart in the instructions that tell you each power level what the flash duration is.
Okay.
But I don't usually bother, I just shoot with it and see. So I've got my camera set up, my shutter speed set up to, I think it's 125 at the moment, but that could be anything, it doesn't matter as long as it's not above 250th. Right. And I've got my aperture set to f16, which I worked out earlier that was about the right setting. Yeah. So it gives me a nice depth of field for when we start splashing water around.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's see it.
So let's take some shots.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we've got a very simple setup. I've got my desk fan, which I've taken the cover off so it's easier to see. And I've got two Siros 800s, both set to a power level of 5, which is giving me, at 200 ISO, is giving me an f16 exposure. Got the honeycomb grids on both of them, so we're not splashing light all over the place. And I've just centered on the top edge of the fan blades. So, if I take just a simple quick picture, we get a stationary image, of course, of the fan, and I think pretty much any flash system would be able to do that. I don't think there's a problem with anything doing that. But the clever bit is when you actually start the fan, and we'll just let it build up a little bit of speed so it gets up to its high rotation, and then we can just take the same shot again. And we still get the same image on
No way.
So it's completely sharp. If I enlarge that up and move that around, you'll see the very edge of the blade, which is travelling the fastest, is actually still very sharp.
It's tack sharp, isn't it?
So it's not a very exciting demo,
no,
but it's quite interesting that it can actually freeze that.
It certainly proves a point.
Yeah, and there's not many flash units on the market that can actually do that.
Impressive.
As sharp as that.
Yeah.
So, you ready to have some water fun?
This is the part I've been looking forward to.
Okay, let's go for that then.
So what exactly are you going to do, Chris?
Well, I thought we might smash these glasses.
You sure you want to do that?
Well, why not?
Cheers.
You once, don't you? Cheers.
Well, thanks for coming down, Chris.
Okay.
Really enjoyed that.
Good.
So you can't do this with any other flash on the market,
Well,
can you?
it would be pretty difficult. You need that really fast flash duration. And don't forget that I was only shooting on 1/2 of a second
Yeah.
on my shutter, but the light is firing at ridiculously high flash durations, and that's what's freezing the motion.
I suppose outside of having the Siros lights, the setup was pretty simple, wasn't it?
It is. It's a very simple setup. I mean, you can do this with a two-head kit. Obviously, the honeycomb grids are a little bit of an extra item,
Yeah.
but they're not that expensive. So it's a simple thing to do.
Well, the shots were really impressive. I really enjoyed watching it happen. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming down.
No problem.
Yeah.
Let's do it again sometime.
Oh yeah, we'll see you soon.
Cheers.
So we really enjoyed our afternoon with Chris Burfoot today. Those shots were really impressive. You've seen some of those in the videos now, and the Broncolor Siros lights, man, they are something else. So if you enjoyed this content from Clifton Cameras, be sure to give us a like and hit subscribe. We'll see you next time.